As we celebrate Ash Wednesday, today beginning Lent, obviously these ashes are very much on our thoughts and minds and foreheads. These ashes symbolize, that we come together to put on these ashes, symbolizes together we're acknowledging that we're sinners. In fact, you can even say the symbolism is that we are all dirty sinners. And that is of course, bonding thing to come together, admitting that, publicly putting on this mark, acknowledging together as a church that we are sinners, as a community, again, we are even dirty sinners. Now the good news is, or the bigger story to that is, we're also more importantly acknowledging that we believe in the mercy and forgiveness of God, and that's very good. And again, to acknowledge, to admit, to accept God's mercy, His forgiveness, His love, part of the deal is, again, to be open to mercy and forgiveness, first we must admit that we're sinners. And so again, these ashes remind us that we are sinners, and again, more importantly, remind us that we believe in the great mercy and forgiveness of our Savior, Jesus Christ. These ashes also remind us that one day we will all die. We will all return to ashes. Again, that's a reality of life, a reality of human existence, that we're going to die. Now again, we can say the good news is that we believe in the resurrection. So as Christians, as Catholics, we don't believe that the grave is the end of the story. We believe it's heaven. We believe it's the resurrection, to share in the resurrection with Jesus Christ. So of course, yes, we can say that sin can be very depressing. Death can also be very depressing. But as believers, we believe in mercy, we believe in the resurrection, and so we have great hope, believing that one day each of us will share in the resurrection. To share in the resurrection, again, we must first share in the cross, and so Lent is a very special time to draw close to the cross. The better we understand the crucifixion, the sufferings of Jesus, the better we understand and celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So during this time of Lent, again, we draw close to the cross, and there's lots of different ways we can do that, in drawing close to the sufferings of Jesus. And so, of course, during Lent, the Church calls us to different types of fasting, mortifications, sufferings, sacrifices. And we do that through our prayers, our fasting, and through our almsgiving, giving to others. So, of course, through fasting and little ways of taking on little extra types of suffering, little types of mortification, again, we draw closer to the cross. And as we draw closer to the cross, we also draw closer to our reflection and celebration of the resurrection.